Alright, I just want to make this video because I couldn't find a video on how to change the tubes on a hand-wired Vox AC30. So, just take these screws off on the side, all the screws off on the back. There'll be this thing. I'm going to take all the screws off, all of them, on both sides. Okay, the reason I'm taking it off is because I have what is called microphonic tubes. Bad tubes. Tubes that make annoying fucking noises all the time. Okay? Not all the time. When you play a certain note, you will maybe get this fucking annoying ringing sound. So I'm just gonna turn the amp on and we'll demonstrate what a microphonic tube is. A bad tube. An annoying fucking tube. So, while these tubes are warming up, let's talk about why do tubes go bad in the first place? Microphonic tubes. Why do they, and what does it mean microphonic? Okay, it means when I hit this with a pen, hit one of these tubes, it will make an annoying noise and come through the amp, okay? That's when a tube has gone bad, a microphonic tube. I seem to have all my EL84 tubes that go bad on both amps. Here we have a Fender Vaporizer as well. EL84 tubes. Yeah. They seem to go bad very quickly. Quicker than other tubes. For instance, this power tube. I thought that was my problem. It wasn't the problem. It's these EL84s. They don't last very long. Okay? So yeah, I checked them out both in my Vaporizer and AC30. They both have bad EL84s. There's only one good EL84 in this one. Okay, I bought these both used, so I don't know when they were changed. But yeah, that's some good data or something. So let's see. You hear that? You hear that? So that sucks. You know, imagine you're playing guitar and this fucking noise is just coming through all the time. So look. See I'm hitting this one? It's annoying. This one, see? It's not bad. See, this one makes no noise. This is the only good one. Out of 6 EL84 tubes I have in my amps, only one is good. This one also makes noise. Well, if I hit it harder, it does make noise, but we're just gonna leave it alone. Let's see this one. Wow. Isn't that annoying? So imagine you play a fucking G note every time. Bing, ding, 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 every fucking time. This one, little noise. But yeah, so I bought the power tube is fine. 12AX7 tubes, also fine. So here we have 3 12AX7 tubes, 4 EL84 tubes, 1 GG34 tube, and this amp there's 2 EL84s and 2 12AX7s. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this back on, this whole thing. So I'll show you, just in case you're not getting it. So yeah, this thing slides out, so I'm just gonna slide it back in. Okay, so I just slid this whole fucking thing back in. All it does is like slide along. So, tubes, why do they go bad? Why do they become microphonic? Why do they start making annoying fucking noises? Okay, I've done some research, and when these amps are hot, you know, these coils or whatever the fuck is going on in here, they get super hot, and then they melt eventually, and then something gets loose, and then it starts making noise, okay? So one thing you don't want to do is, you know, get this nice and hot and maybe move your amp around. See, I was getting these tubes all hot, and then I was moving them around, switching places. That probably was not good for the longevity of this tube's life. I'm putting the screws back on, like, you hear that, right? fucking like Christmas bells. It's so fucking annoying. Yeah, I forgot to demonstrate like a fun way to take off or remove the tubes. There'll be like these. So the tube will be sitting like this, and there'll be some springs over it, or springs on the sides clamping it down. You can just take the string and like pull up and slide that thing off with the string. You know, like loop it under, pull it off. Yeah. This noise is really taking a toll on my mental health though, I swear to God. I'm just gonna... Of course, the solution is to get some fresh EL84 tubes and put them in. Hit it with the pen, make sure they're not ringing, and you're all good. And fuck it, while we're at it, this is how you change the vaporizer tubes. Yeah. You just pull this thing down, pull it down, and pop them out. Pop them back in. You gotta take this fucking thing off.